So we're in London apparently, and we also have Fraser Edwards here.
How you doing?
I'm Wala Walavucci. I'm just the news reporter guy. Hello. And I'm here to chat with Fraser about his new song that he made for the Ostaiko World Cup. So, Fraser.
Yep.
That is an interesting name, by the way.
Yeah, I think it derives from the French word strawberry phrase.
So you're a musician, right?
Yeah.
And basically a guitarist. You're part of this metal band.
Yeah, so I play in a few bands, but I guess for the song that I wrote for Osu, I guess I wrote it all myself, and then I got some of my favourite singers to sing on it, and yeah.
And then you made a recording of it in like a bunker.
Yeah. It's always so hard to find a location for a music video that isn't going to be super expensive and is nice and big. But yeah, the song is kind of a nuclear-themed post-apocalyptic song. So it kind of made sense to record it in a nuclear bunker. I'd actually been to that bunker before to record some sound effects for a video game that I made. So yeah, I knew of the location. I'd dealt with the people before, and I thought like, yeah, that'd be kind of cool to do a music video there someday. So yeah.
Our legs are getting a little bit sore, so we might want to move to another more convenient place to continue this discussion.
Yeah, sounds good.
So, you made Poseidon's Rage on the Ostaiko World Cup 2025. I mean, yeah, how did that happen? It's not often that Osu collaborates with a metal band.
Yeah. Well, I guess I had already licensed a bunch of my songs to Osu. It wasn't totally unfamiliar when I get an email from you guys asking if I wanted to do a song, to write an original song, and I thought that's really cool, writing an original song for a video game.
I mean, are you like familiar with rhythm games in general?
I played Guitar Hero once when I was like a student, and I was just like terrible at it. So I think that's the only time I've ever played a rhythm game. That probably should have been where I started, actually playing a rhythm game. But I do understand the concept.
So you've sort of like been in the scene.
Yeah, I mean, I play video games, but yeah, I've not played much rhythm games. I think I'm basically not good at them, but I should be good at them because I'm good at staying in time when I play guitar and stuff. Sort of gave up when I was rubbish at Guitar Hero, when I was drunk, when I was 18, when I played it once for 20 minutes. So.
I guess that's the extent of rhythm game knowledge or experience that you have.
Yeah.
Guitar Hero.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it was really cool to, I guess, learn a bit more about that sort of thing from you guys, just in the discussions we had, about how to, write something that's fun to play for the players.
Mango is stealing our food, by the way. Yeah.
It's really good. I like this, whatever it is.
You're basically thinking of the music before you're playing it, right?
Yeah.
I think it's like the same thing, So basically, you see a pattern, and before you even know it, you already know how your hand is gonna move. So it's a lot of muscle memory.
Yeah, and I guess, for example, there might be some songs where I have to play like 5,000 notes, and to remember the order of 5,000 notes is preposterous.
You don't, right?
You don't. It's patterns
all the way down.
Exactly. Yeah. It's maybe actually just like 20 patterns. And it's, your brain organizes this information in a way that's a lot more digestible than you might think as an outsider. Some of the songs that I do, they're pretty hard, having to, like for the music video, I spent ages like memorizing those solos and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I write songs that I think are good, so hopefully other people like them too. If they don't, well, I've at least written a song I like, so that's nice.
I guess, the follow-up question is like, oh yeah, how did you get into power metal?
I think I would watch a lot of the music channels when I was a kid, music videos, and there was like cool pop punk bands like Blink-182 and Sum 41. So I sort of got into that, and then I guess I start getting into like Metallica, and I think from Metallica and Megadeth I started doing the solos and things, and then someone played a song at a party. And I was like, this is really cool. What is this? And they were like, oh, this is DragonForce, Through the Fire and Flames. I was like, that is absolutely awesome. Yeah, then I just started looking for other power metal bands. I think originally the first musician I ever got into was like Elton John. So I was kind of like pop and catchy music. And then, later on, I guess I started getting really into like, kind of dance music. Like I really like Bass Hunter and Cascada and just anything that's like super catchy. And then, later years got really into like Owl City and Avicii and stuff like that. And Yeah, I just like stuff that's catchy, to be honest. I don't really care if it's like metal. I guess I just tend to make metal because I play guitar, so it makes sense to play these really technical solos. I write a lot of songs on keyboard or guitar, and often actually I don't even have any instrument when I write a song. I just sort of write it in my head, and then I use notes on the piano roll.
You've been featured on OSU for a long time. You're like one of the older featured artists, right?
Yeah.
And I can't help but notice, but in your artist description, it mentions that you got popular because of a song called, what was it called?
Stop saying we sound like DragonForce.
Stop saying we sound
Yeah,
like DragonForce. Well, what's up with this DragonForce thing?
Because I played in power metal bands for years. Played in a power metal band called Ascension for many years, and all of the reviews would compare us to DragonForce. People would send us magazines from Japan, but it would just be like a review of our album. We wouldn't understand any of the Japanese writing, but we'd see in capital English letters DragonForce, and we knew they were comparing us to So if you're a power metal band, you get compared to DragonForce. What happened was I wrote this song. I came up with this melody and this like opening solo that it sounded so much like DragonForce, and I was like, well, this one really does sound like DragonForce. I'm going to get absolutely slated for this in the comments. And I was like, the only way I'm going to get around this is if I address it head on.
Oh, so then you wrote the lyrics to basically address the thing head on.
Exactly, yes. That's why I came up with the chorus. Stop saying we sound like Dragon. That's kind of the story behind that. I remember I wrote that chorus when I was like quite hungover, actually, and I wrote it quite quickly, which I quite like. Yeah, maybe I should drink more often.
That is very funny. Final thoughts, questions?
Final thoughts, yeah.
Do you have a favorite artist or band? Maybe like an inspiration that you use often.
Yeah, no, I just like catchy music. I find so much cool stuff on Spotify these days. Yeah, Owl City is probably one of my favourite for melodies. Elton John has a bunch of bangers. Yeah, DragonForce, like Amaranth are cool. Yeah, anything that's catchy. Yeah. And hard-hitting stuff. I really like the Doom soundtrack by Mick Gordon. Amazing guitar sound. Those are the highlights, though.
I think I've officially ran out of the questions.
Oh, wow. Completed it?
Yeah.
I completed the game. Do you want that? Is that chicken or pork?
I will steal the last piece of chicken.
Go for it, man.
Yeah, I mean, anyway, Fraser, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
I shook too hard.
Great.
It's been a little bit scuffed. We do something a little bit different, but...
Lovely to get outdoors.
Lovely to get outdoors. Even though it's a little bit cold, we should probably get going.